Zula, Ilath-Pal, Dunmer, Ashlander. And we are actually going to go back to Skyrim. Wait, how does one actually use the thing? Oh, is it Ancient Visions?
This is the power of the Telvanni.
Alright, we're gonna pick up our companions. And we're gonna eat as well. So, I did in fact try to see if there was a way to control a different character, and I did find a way. Interesting. Why am I not able to control it this time? Let's try Brulina. This I can control. It must have had something to do with the chair. But the issue I was running into is you really can't interact. Like, I'm pretty certain Brulina would not use any magic. I couldn't get her to use any magic if I were to fight. I can't even fight. Oh, that could have been bad. Here, let's just undo all of this. Okay, so I couldn't get any NPC like Rumarin to follow whoever I was controlling, and it's just very limited. So there was no way to really do this whole separate ways plan. So what we're going to do is we're gonna get some spell books from this fella. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still got a little bit more learning to do. And then let's see if we can start a conversation. All the blurriness. Okay. Let's give a try. Which one was it? Got that. Got that. I thought I failed the last one. I tried. And let's mute myself.
I return from Hell's Pacific the Gold Harbor.
Sit, breathe in. I am setting a ward and pouring water, in that order. Tell me only what cannot wait, and the rest can go to my ledger in the morning.
Hold harbor, then Jezargo will keep the light steady and the doors shut. Speak a name if any came through with you, and Jezargo will make them very still.
Old Harbor explains the smell of despair and oddly taste for ruined decor. Do you prefer tea soup or something that bites back and pretends to be tea?
Say what you need and point at what must die. If it is already dead and moving, I can still accommodate. After you drink.
Some nice nobility would be lovely. What needs to die is Ilath-Pal. I'm not sure if this lead is real, or just a fake made by the prince to lure people into his realm.
Snowberry tea coming now. I will add a touch of honey to blunt the salt he leaves in the mouth. Give me 3 beats and then tell me the lore shape, not its poetry.
If the lead stinks of chains, it is Ilath-Pal's perfume. Jezargo will test it for trapping and false cadence. If it is real, we step only with claws on stone and a rope at the waist.
I, for one, fully support the plan to kill a god between sips of tea. If the lead involves a shrine, a bargain, or a level label do not pull, we assume it is all free.
If we must walk back into Cold Harbor, we do it on our terms. You point me at the priest for anchor that keeps his eye here, and I will take it. Quietly or loudly, your choice.
No, I really hope. We are done with Cold Harbor. There's a tribe in the Alkir Desert that guards the Grey Cow. Apparently they are descendants of Keo and Branox. But this could all be Bal's doing nonetheless. Let me relax a bit and we can discuss more.
Then we are done with Cold Harbor for tonight. Tea is steeping, blanket on your shoulders, ward is quiet. Sleep first, talk after. I will pin notes on Keo and Branox Rewella's papers on the Curse of Nocturnal, and the Alikar lineages for the morning.
Jezargo will keep first watch and scratch out a list of questions for this desert tribe. Names, folks, where they keep their dead, and who profits by telling this story. If Ilath-Pal's prints are on it, Jezargo will smell them.
I solemnly swear to sit by the fire and practice not freezing to death while you nap. When you wake, I'll have a map of sands, smugglers, and places that sell water that is suspiciously expensive for being just water.
Rest. If the cow's trail runs to the Alikar, I know the kind of men who sell directions there. I will start a list of who to pay, who to threaten, and who to avoid. When you wake, we choose our route.
Wait, I may be tired, but I still know you. And Rumorin was supposed to be chasing the other lead in Silverdrift Lair. Why are you here at the college? Did you obtain the ancient sword?
In my defense, Silverdrift is even colder than here, which I didn't think was possible without joining a block of ice in the Sea of Ghosts. Also, a blizzard the size of Asgramozigo rolled in. The road vanished, and every torch decided life wasn't worth living. I chose not dying over heroics. No sword yet.
The storm pinned us 2 miles short of the cairn. I can force a gate, not the sky. I will not lead you into a barrow half frozen with numb fingers and fogged sights. When the wine drops, we go. We take the blade, and we return. Clean and fast.
I did manage to pull 3 separate maps that agree on the inner halls, and a note about fall script on the west wall. So when we do go, I can look clever while Janassa does the actual work.
Tomorrow's light. If the pass is open, we leave before first bell.
No, forget about it. You all will join me for the desert expedition. If Rumorin is freezing, then we shall go someplace warmer.
Finally, a plan that doesn't end with me becoming a Rumorin sickle. I'll start a list titled Things That Cook You Alive in the Allica that aren't the sun.
Warmth and suit me. Give me a day to switch to Desert Kit, and I will put steel into anyone between us and the Cowl's keepers.
Agreed. I will pack like robes and draft a water and shade schedule. At dawn, we can review routes, war timings, and how to spot a mirage before it tricks us.
Then it is decided. Jezalgo will prepare dust fairs, shock for snakes, and a charm to keep sand from your teeth. Point us at the first caravan, Archmage, and we move.
That's some decent role-playing. Alright, let's get back to learning spells. Oh, I don't have Soul Trap learned. How funny. No dice. Magicka. Doesn't seem like there's anything over here. Huh. Those wild shrines. Be worth. Keep that until we are ready to enchant. guess, ingredients. I'll just hold on to the last 10. Oh, mute myself.
So, did your research on the Grey Cow turn anything up? Is it possible the cows exist?
Yes, I dug through Urag's notes on Strav's treatise, a Redguard genealogy of the Umbranux line, and 3 conflicting chapbooks from Anvil. What holds across all of them is the Corcus. The wearer becomes Nocturnal's agent and the world forgets the name behind the mask. That is singular. But I did find plausible ways we could be seen to Cals at once without breaking that rule. First, the mask can be copied as an object while the mantle, the forgetting and the claim, is not. A decoy Cal can carry echoes, even a weak Nightingale signature, if it was made while the true mantle was dormant or between bearers. It would fool most wards, not Nocturnal herself. Second, there is a split Provenance scenario. If a prior bearer severed the Cal's binding temporarily, think a bargain, or a theft of the mantle rather than the cloth, the curse could have imprinted twice onto lineages. Both would look real until you test the ledger effect. Only the true mantle erases or rewrites records tied to the face beneath it.
So we'll need both and see which one erases Rumorin's name.
In principle, yes, but not on Rumorin. We test against sealed records that we control. I can prepare 3 ledgers. 1 public registry copy, 1 college roll, and 1 private cipher known only to us. The true mantle should blur or rewrite the first to when the wearer signs under a false name, and it should fail to touch my ciphered copy. If both masks pass the ward probe, but only one alters the ledgers, we have our answer without risking Rumorin's identity.
Jezargo proves of tricks that do not erase friends. Also, this one suggests a second proof. The real cowl should bend witnesses. Jezargo is stationed to scribes who do not know us, then the wearer asks directions under an invented name. If both point to the wearer later and swear they met a different person, that is Nocturnal's town. If they simply forget details, it is only a clever fake.
All right, we have our tests then. But first we need the masks. Onwards, Streliker.
Agreed, but we do this with permits and water. I will draft a college letter for caravan masters and a neutral introduction for any Umbranox clan custodians. Give me 10 minutes to pack desert kits, sachets, salt cloth, and a sunward tonic, and I will set a recall mark here.
Cesargo will fetch wares and wrap the instruments so sand does not grind them to dust. Also, this one knows to redguard caravanners who do not ask foolish questions. We take this out road from Riffin to the pass, then hire on to Dragon Bridge and cut west for the Alika, yes.
And we set rules on Diedrich entanglements before we step onto Hammerfell Sand. No O's, no circles, and if anyone says Noctimal's name with a smile, we walk. I will carry the ledgers and a cipher. You carry the witness tokens and a fresh quill.
Cesargo will also carry extra water skins and limes for the heat headache. If the winds rise, we travel at night and sleep by day.
Yes, some of that is good, some is not. Let me just teleport everyone to Falkreath.
Understood. I will anchor a return mark here and pack the ledgers on the move. Call your count and I will layer a soft ward to keep stomach steady.
Cesargo is ready. This one coils the rope and tightens the straps. Falkreath first, then we find the caravan heading south. On your word, Archmage.
Alright, is there anything that I need to do before we head out? I don't think so. Group, follow.
Yes?
Wait.
Can I help you?
Okay, that's what a little bit of Dunmer racism there. Thanks, Rico.
This is the power of the Telvanni.
Alright, I need to teleport them. Let's start a new conversation.
I want you all to pay close attention. I learned a spell that a portal right here to the Alekar Desert.
If you can anchor across that distance, I want your cadence and sigil order on paper the moment we land. 2 breath warm-up, then I will lay a responsive word so nothing rides the steam back to Falkreath.
Archmage opens a door to the sands and Jezargo brings the water. This one will hold the outer ring and smell for tricks. If the tastes like copper or lotus, we step back on Jezargo's count.
I'm thrilled to swap pine sap for hot sand, but can we agree on a get me out of here word before you pop the cork on reality again? Juniper still works, yes.
Keep it tight and fast. I will take point the moment we cross. If something greets us with steel, I cut it down before it speaks. If it speaks first, I cut it down after.
The spell is more like a key tied to the past. A portal is already here, just inactive without said spell.
Then we are not punching a hole, we are waking a door. Good. Give me the glyph phrase and the beat you felt when it answered. I will key accountable, so only our signatures pass.
An old lock with a new key. This one approves. Jezargo will hold the outer ring and taste for stale sand and old blood. If it smells of yesterday's sun, we go. If it smells like a tomb, we stop.
Passkey doors usually come with pass-to guardians. Is something in there demands a password? I vote we try please before we try fire.
Speak the word and move. I take the first 10 steps on the far side. If I raise 2 fingers, freeze.
Welcome to Hammerfell, deep in the Alekar Desert.
Your touch keyed a dormant lattice, not an illusion. The ring is humming on a 3-beat drift. Give me a moment to anchor a responsive word so nothing follows us back through.
Dust is old. It is dry, but not dead. Jezargo smells clay, oil, and singed linen. Someone has used this room within a season. But the ring is set.
Yes?
If the dawn rises, we step back on Jezargo's count.
Well, hello, Hammerfell. I was promised sun and sand, got stone and echo. Let me check the exits before the welcome committee brings dates and curved swords.
Well, it is still in use, such as by Arnar, a member of the tribe I mentioned. Arnar, these are my students and Merc. I brought them along to assist with finding the Grey Cowl here in the desert.
Relena Marian, College of Winterhold. Thank you for the courtesy, Aranar. If your elders keep records of Kiowambernox's time here, I would like to copy names, roots, and any mention of a mask or oath tied to Nocturnal.
Jezargo greets you. Are not Estrekers. If your hunters use the Forkrit door, this one can keep the ring quiet and they are clean while we pass. In return, Jezargo asks for stories of the Grey Cowl and where your people last felt its shadow.
Umarin, professional helper, occasional disaster. If there is a village chief who likes neat ledgers and unlock heads, I am a model guest. Point me to the person who knows which tombs not to kick.
Chenasa, blade for hire. If the desert is dead, I will keep us that way. You show us Lady Siloria, and I will keep anything unfriendly between my edge and your back.
Interesting that Arnar didn't say anything. But now we can actually continue. Oh, it got, yeah, the AI got super confused because it added in that dialogue that I had previously with R&R. It thought it had just happened. That's funny. Alright, so place to explore. Also, a place that we can do some shopping. Also, I'm just gonna make my life easier. If I'm just gonna teleport to the museum, may as well just have this spell.
So much to do, so little time. Such is the power of the writ. I just love. I just love this story. The passion. Where to next?
May I help you, Archmage?
That's an inn.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
We both shall profit, Sarah. The power of Magnus is at my command.
What do you want?
Hello?
Take a look.
Any other stores? Nope, I guess that's it. I forgot to sell a bunch of stuff. Yeah, these things.
Yes?
Remember, when in doubt, aim for the crotch.
I guess we'll just do a circle like we normally do.
Your bowstring is too tight then. Keep your eyes on those dudes. The wine hides footprints fast. I see. Smugglers from Serakalam trying to skirt the toll again.
The sand here sings in long lines. See those ripples slanting south. Something big crossed before Dawn Wide Gate. No tail drag. Probably a camel train, not raiders.
Or a giant scorpion with manners. Choking. The gods say caravans avoid this Kaufman of wine shifts. If they used it, they were in a hurry.
Then we stay upwind and let Banurai do the talking. If anyone twitches for a bow, I raise Thoklesh and give you a calm window. You prefer left or right peel?
Right peel. If this turns ugly, I take the flank and cut the talker's hamstring first. You hold their mages quiet. 2 breaths, your count.
Agreed. And if they are friendly, I want a word about their water skins. Their stitching uses a resin I don't recognize. Might be why the locals' leather doesn't crack.
Ask after we drink from ours. I've seen clever resins hide that water. Speaking...
Where to next?
Clever. How close are you to a portable shade ward? My scalp would thank you.
I can bind a heat shimmer into a disc the size of a shield. It throws no shadow, but it bleeds the worst glare. Costs a trickle to maintain. You carry, I tune.
Done.
Hold steady a moment. There the disc is bound. Keep it angled like a parasol and it will sip from the heat instead of you. If it wobbles, tap the rim twice.
Shade without a shadow. I could grow fond of this. Your boots kicking up, Grit.
I lace the seams with a dust ward, but the sand is stubborn. If it cakes, I'll rinse them with a palm of frost at the next stop. Your sword oil will melt at this temperature. Wrap the hilt when we crest.
I'll switch to waxed cloth. Eyes right. See the pale dots on that slope. Beetle shells. Something picked them clean. No carrion buds. Fast work silent teeth.
Unirats or a glassjaw serpent. Either way, avoid the shattered pockets. I can lay a ripple ward across that shoot and we skirt wide.
Do it while I check our water. If Benirai's skins taste of resin, I want to know before nightfall.
As
Agreed.
a child,
And I want a
Atero and I
pinch
would
of that
pass
Dune
time
thorn
on
for
the road
Colet's
by
sauce.
playing Withershins.
The
A
spines,
fine day to
sweat
you,
a salt
you'd
that
say.
keeps wounds
Then
from cracking.
I'd reply, better than the last.
Take your sample.
Can't
I'll
say
watch
the
the
others
ridge.
appreciated it, though.
If our camel
Dare I
train
say
turns
they
out to
were
be
rather
smugglers, we let them pass
Especially
and
so.
harvest footprints after. Safe travels.
Was
Alright,
there
then.
anything else?
Ass!
You won't get away.
Let's get this over with! Take that! Feel my power!
Enjoy your last breath.
Why won't you?
I'll see you burn.
God, what did I ever do to you? Ha! Et moi! Die, damn you! Die, damn you! Let's get this over with! Take that!
Victory is
how it's
ours.
done.
I've always wanted to say that.
I'm calling it now. The chest is full of sand, to Septins, and a lovingly folded note that says stop stealing from the lizards.
If it is, we sell the note as proof of culture and keep the septums. Open it. I'll watch the ridge in case its mate returns.
Mate, of the chest or the dune borrower we just turned into Pate.
The se- Second, chitin still warm. If another surfaces, drop a ward and step left. Their first lunge always track seat, not metal.
Noted. And look at that, not sand. Ebony dagger, a coil of oilcloth, and a jar labeled do not drink. Which means you're about to tell me to stop wondering what it tastes like.
You may wonder as long as the lid stays on. Pack the oilcloth. It will keep the grit out of your precious quills.
You won me. My precious quills died 3 dunes ago. Charcoal. Hope. Speaking of traits, you still want light, fitted armor for the museum job.
shadow hide you?
Remind me, did anyone pack a shovel that isn't made of sarcasm and bad decisions?
Jezargo has claws and a staff. Claws dig staff points. The elf provides shade. This is division of labor.
Shade is a valuable commodity out here, like water and modesty.
Then Jezargo will listen to the sand first.
The sphere's on patrol. One pressure seam mid-flag zone, and a listening slit in the left sconce. What was that? On my
There you are!
Lord, then hold your breath through the half-beat.
Copy the half-beat. Ignore the urgent sneeze. Try not to die. Do you want the fork or the invisible? Sword today.
No choice. Keep the fork sheath and bind the sword only if the right sphere pivots. I'll pinch the seam and slant the hum so they desync.
Listen, sing dwarven murder marbles coming right.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
If the wall hisses, I'm blaming Jezargo's last
Victory will be mine!
That
Do
takes
it.
care of that.
Now, step to the cracked tile, not the pill one. Hood, hear that wobble? That's their route for getting us.
I hear it, like a drum bard missing the chorus. Do we pluck a Praetorian core after, or is that theft before supper?
We need 4, and I prefer supper with the future.
I didn't realize that Dunmer had ruins all the way in Hammerfell. Make sure you to take good notes on this place. At least it's out of the sun for me. Time the power of the Telvan. Make sure you to take good notes on this place. At least it's out of the sun for the time being.
Kinzadam, Hammerfell border, lower galleries. I have the patrol interval at 6.5 heartbeats. Witness slits every third pillar, and a tone drift favoring west. I'll log it properly once we clear the next junction.
Also logging that it is blessedly not the sun in here. If we get separated, follow the smell of juniper and guild. That'll be me.
Stay within the ward shell. Over here!
Die,
If
damn
you
you!
see Hill Tile with the hairline crest,
Watch where you are hitting Sarah.
not over.
If a prism starts humming in my pocket, You have my permission to freeze my trousers.
Seems you've bloodied your knuckles a few times.
I'm staying out of this.
That's your best, huh?
All over now. Good riddance, I say.
As in for your information, we will be taking detours. Might as well make use of our time here and bring back as much knowledge as possible. The Grey Cald isn't going anywhere locked away as it is.
Detours are fine. But you're blue. Hold a breath while I set a thin ward and a juniper. There. Now, if we're collecting knowledge, start with cadence and sight lanes. This gallery hums at 5.5, broken every fourth by a shutter behind that pipe. I want rubbings of the glyph band and account of witness slits before we touch any valves.
It are noted, and Kemaich. I'll mark the whole of questionable floor choices and the...
Left turn first. The blue orbs are lore markers for inspection route. Not souls. If one brightens, then you can stop at the off.
Die, you metal monster!
By the three, these are some sturdy automatons! Burn these wits down! Watch where you are hitting Sarah.
That Centurion's best is I'm ready forward destroyed scout touches me. One up set left of the order.
Cutting the left step, and then the cut, going out with the edge of sword. Janassa, mind the blue step. It's not water.
The left spider red mountain now. Then freeze the... between us and the hammer arm. I'll snap its armature on her.
My stairs on the come up. You must keep it down.
Ass!
If it turns, I'm blinking past and I'm strictly free to now.
Your death will be my crowning achievement. Center cannot hold.
I got Vector Mage down. Just the machines that remain.
One breath of bubble, then we behave under.
Just try and stop us.
Victory will be mine! Call out if you need healing or some inspiration!
Inspiration faster than healing. Show some angle right. I'm in the Harris switch.
Little healing would be lovely. I just carried it. Side me! No flamming the coolant. I'm inside its cart. I'm spinning now.
Now you burn, Fetcher.
Only a fool lets himself get surrounded.
Didn't even put up a proper fight. Do you think there's treasure here?
How's everyone feeling after the battle? Good to carry on.
Khajiit got your back.
I'm good to continue. Give me 10 heartbeats to log that patina stain and a shutter cadence, then we move.
I'm in and only mildly offended. If anyone asks, the dent in that masterpiece me was an artistic critique.
I'm fine. Blade's clean. Call the root. Left first, or do we clear the right spill and check the slits for watchers?
Cesargo is ready. The Bluesley Camistina now. Good. To pass while it forgets us. We follow them.
You
Touch leads, then Berlina's notes, then close.
That's the best you can do! Ha!
No!
Oh, that's one way to get the conversation to end.
Shadow hides you.
That was honestly pretty interesting. First time doing dialogue in the middle of combat.
Let's proceed invisible. Best to take them via stealth. Shadows hide you all.
Agreed. I'll take the right wall and keep low. If anyone turns, cut the throat and catch the body.
I'm shaping invisibility now with a thin ward film to keep our footfalls quiet. 2 breath cadence move on my count. If the lad has some spikes, we free. J-Zargo. J-Zargo will coast the left flank. If machines wake, they will see nothing and feel only a little light.
I'll filter middle and mind you. If a Centurion coughs, I am a ghost who was never here. I'll also behind you.
Watch where you are hitting
sword.
Sarah.
On 3, 1. Left step, then to toe.
Yeah, I kind of have to wait for dialogue to finish before getting into combat, if I want to talk during combat. And the combat actually has to last, especially with as many followers as I have. Nightblade fails me once again.
Shadow hide you.
We'll just turn on Radiant Dialogue.
Why won't you die?
Relatively speaking.
Azura bless you.
I feel like just woke from a nap.
Ass.
Won't get away.
I'll see you burn.
Enjoy your last breath.
Nice. Think we're good to legendary this.
Now you burn, Fetcher.
Sweat.
Of course, it had to aggro on Zula. And right, stealth doesn't trigger the autosave.
It is remarkable that so many of these ancient Dwemer creations still function.
Seriously, why in third person does it not?
Watch where you are hitting Sarah.
Combat dialogue is honestly it's just kind of tricky to write for on the fly, I would also say. And I don't know how much value it really adds to the experience to like try to do it too often.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Asura bless you.
Watch where you are hitting Sarah.
What shot me?
Shadow hides you.
Come on! Why won't you die?
Thanks.
I feel like I just woke from a nap.
The power of Magnus is at my command.
Clearly I need this.
Won't get away.
This all gone.
Sweat.
Enjoy your last breath.
Let the cold consume you.
Watch where you are hitting Sarah.
I'm disappointed.
Relatively speaking.
Leave the glowing ball.
Nice.
Unless you can carry both me and your ego out of here. Your pockets are already
If anyone sneaks up on us,
It weighs as
I'll
much
smell
as a
them
sweet
coming.
troll and buys a manor.
I might not. We will
My
see.
pockets can grin in style.
Then stash weight, not sense. The Centurion frame behind you looks like it wants its jewel back.
Right, plan B. I slip the emerald into my boot, and you pretend not to notice while we dump 7 bolts and a guilty conscience.
Lose the bolts and the conscience. Keep your balance. If we have to sprint, I won't drag a gilded bolt on my ankle.
There goes my dream of being rescued by a very judgmental Dunmer. Find bolts on the floor, gem in the satchel, blade in the hand.
And your tongue behind your teeth.
Someone there?
Am I supposed to be impressed?
I'd rather not wake a chorus of spiders for a pretty rock.
Agreed. Anything wakes, we trade subtlety.
Your
for
wounds
very
seem
brave.
serious.
We trade nothing.
I'm out of winners,
I cut the legs you... Course.
Shadow hide you.
Does, we go for joints and steam vents, no heroics.
Copy that. On your count, Shadow's left path, skip the cracked plate, and I'll mirror your step.
Free to move. Hold. Hear that hiss.
It's Jazargo.
Centurion ahead. How do you all want to take it?
Take the knee and the next seam. I drift left, hamstring the piston, then step into the steam blind spot. Give me 3 heartbeats before you shout or spark.
Poppy, left knee kiss of death. Then I thread a bound blade up the collar while it coughs. And maybe, just maybe, no more holy sun busts into my kidneys this time.
Agreed. Oakflesh now. Then I can. Its first swing with a responsive ward. I will ice the floor 1 strip only, under its right foot, to force the stumble toward Janessa. No. Fire. If the boiler glows, I switch to Frost Atronak as a wedge. J-Sargo. J-Sargo will drain the course charge on Archmage's count. Short, clean sparks to the belly grill, not the head. If the hisses, J-Sargo blinds the faceplate and steps behind Brelina's ward. Archmage leads with unrelenting force or silence. Your choice.
Ass! We're in Janessa, keep up the pressure! J-Sargo and Brelina,
Now
let's hit
you
it with
burn,
fire!
Fetcher.
Negative on fire! Give me cross on the right, and hold your flame.
Wait.
And... now.
Seconded! It makes it angry and explode!
I'll see you burn! No!
Then,
Copy. Switching to Frost strip under its right hill and maintaining Redeemer's shield on you, Archmage. Atronak ready if it pivots. J-Sargo. J-Sargo quenches the belly with sparks, not fire. Trained and blind. On your breath, Archmage. 1-2 now.
Well done, everyone. The recommendation for Frost was a good call, Janessa.
Frost buys time. Time buys precision. Pick the plate on your left. It's warm. Drop it if it hisses.
Not that anyone in this room has ever done that to me before. Ever. Anyway, grand soul secured, pride lightly cinched.
I will re-anchor Redeemers, shield and sweep for any residual harm. And J-Sargo, I am sorry for the bust. Step to paces off my right next time, and I will adjust the bow's fall off. J-Sargo accepts the apology, and he accepts no more arrows to his whiskers. The Centurion is quiet, but the vents ahead smell hot.
Alright, I'm gonna take a break. I return.
Who built this place were sometimes called dwarves, but history records that they were no shorter than humans.
Oh, whoop. I wanted enabled. Does it not go back down eventually? I'm surprised I made it through.
Am I supposed to be impressed? Why won't...
Nice.
Hold a moment. Those grills are listening gates, not doors.
Ah,
If we shove them, the hull will scream and
Then
every
we
spider
ghost
on this
it.
level will wake.
Tell me the rhythm, and I will move on the offbeat.
Count along, one short, step on the short. And keep your blades low. The plates echo metal first. I'll lay a thin ward to cancel the third pulse.
Understood. The oil smear by your boot is fresh. Someone dragged a spider carapace through here, not an hour ago, and they were right-handed. We may have a tinkerer ahead.
Could I? If they're repairing sentries, I want the control rod, not the corpse. I'll freeze the bearing stacks. You cut the wrist so he drops the tool.
What? Where's the things? Victorian Diamond Curio. Been looking at drops. It must be down that way, all the way at the beginning.
Clean and quiet. If he runs, I take the knee. If he talks, you take the words.
Deal. Also, your frost saved us on the Centaurian earlier. If we live through this, I'll stitch a shock dispersing weave into your bracers, so you don't lose healing when I miss time or wound.
I prefer payment in coin, but not being... Your wartime is thin enough. On your count, and I'll slit the grate.
Too short now. Good. Stay healed to the seam. There's a hairline rune on the right lip.
I see. Someone scraped it with a brass pick and fled. The tinkerer is clumsy or rushed.
Rushed from the magicka splatter. He dumped a potion here and kept moving. If we catch him, I want his notes before Jazargov sniffs them.
He can have the scraps after you're done. I'm more interested in the key he used to hush these plates.
Likely a tuned rod. If it's Dwemer, I'll copy the cadence. If it's Synod, I'm throwing it down a shaft.
Sensible. Left corridor smells of hot. Oil and linen.
I wonder if the Ancient Vision spell does anything here.
And old dust. Your choice.
Right first, low chance of a fresh patrol. We swing back left once I've mapped the pulse ring.
Did I hear it actually do something?
Then I'll take point and you shadow my hips. If the spider drops, you freeze the joints and I open the belly.
Agreed.
No, it didn't do
and
anything.
if the Rodman bolts, I'll pin him to the floor without breaking his hands. I need those intact to right.
Generous.
Safe travels.
Nice.
Another centurion ahead, same plan as last time. I could try some ranged fireballs.
Hold the fire, Archmage. Steam lines overhead, oil seams on the steps. Frost first to take its footing, then joins.
Aye, let's chill the kettle before it whistles. I'll take right pillar with a ward, and tickle its knee when it slips. Chezago blinds the faceplate, and drains the core when it turns. I give the word to freeze, then Chezago will cut the pressure.
I'll flank left for the pistons. If it charges, I hamstring the ankle and fall back to your ward, Brelina.
On my count to Bratz. I'll lay a white frost sheet across the center lane. Rumorin, anchor a thin ward for the first scout. I knew I'd find you.
Summon ghost fire switching to frost now! Let the cold consume you.
Wet. Rumorin, thin ward up. I've got the frost spread rescue.
Copy your count. And no, consider me only electrified.
Lets himself get surrounded.
Setting ward, hugging the right pillar. Chezago. Chezago blinds the Praetorian's visor. Do not cross the beam. When it stumbles, I'm to make freeze the floor.
I'm on its left knee. It's it fence, I'm out. I'm past your ward. Hold the slip and I'll cut the ankle.
It's down. That was easier than expected. Well done, class.
Easier because you froze when I said freeze. Well done, all of you. Hold a moment, Boyle still she... No fire until I say the word.
If anyone needs me, I'll be over here pretending I wasn't just used as a lightning rod. Shh. Frisk pride aside, that stumble was beautiful. Chezago, when the floor sang, the machine danced. Chezago proves, and to make sure your timing on the frost was clean, keep the choir leash next pass.
Save the compliments for the surface. Check its chest for a fresh rock, and leave the core if it hums. We will be
Well, this room looks interesting. A generator guarded by 3 centurions.
Not a generator, a regulator. 3 seats means a heat startup, not a brawl, unless we wake them. See the steam ears over the door. If we starve the left feed to turns, the middle won't get its cue. I can pinch it on my count.
Strong preference for not fighting the triplets. I'll take the right valve and hum a lullaby, keep the grate between me and their hurt feelings. If one twitches, I'm the decay. Chezago hears the cadence. It is name, measure, left center, then right. We break the first name and the choir never rises. Archmage give Chezago the word, and he will sap the left ear while Brelina turns the pin.
They are awake and approaching! Get ready!
Wards across, now. Shift the stair and start their footing.
Taking the right rail, thin ward set, knee tap on your second. If one swings wide, I'm the lure. Chezago blinds the late visor, do not cross the
I'm
beam.
staying out of...
When it's
Over
lit,
here!
Chezago drains the core and cuts the steam.
Die, damn you!
Flank pistons and ankles. Hold the slip, and I settle.
Filthy sweat. Come forth from oblivion.
Bit fancy. Brelina's war and back on its hamstrings.
Create illusions of ourselves! Don't strike them!
Enjoy your last breath. Illusions acknowledged. I saw the real pistons. My ward's up. Center lane is safe. Hold your swings until I call the slip.
The power of Magnus is at my command.
You won't get away.
Let's get this over with! Not impact. Hold the still tonight. Take that! Let's get this over with!
To down, one left!
Last one's favoring the right leg. 316 now. My ward holds center. Take the ankle when it slips.
Mount to fit ready. Going for the knee tap on your core.
Take that!
If it bends, I'm ducking through your ward. Chezago marks the true core. Follow the right. Draining its steam. Do not cross in front.
I see the opening! On your freeze mic at the tenant and right recoil. If it turns, I'm under its arm and at the pistons.
Janasa, Are you okay? I saw you fall over. Oh, it was the illusion copy of you that fell.
I'm whole. Your mirror... The blow. I took the opening. Keep them coming if they keep saving my hide.
For the record, I prefer the version of Genasa that doesn't crumple. Less paperwork. Also, whoever's choir sang into my ribs, consider this my formal Chezago, the illusions worked. Next time, I'm Kamesh. Mark Genasa's double with the sash so Chezago does not waste the drain on a shadow.
Good work, all of you. Archmage, hold the choir to the flanks and keep their shocks off our line. Before we move, give me 30 heartbeats to listen. If the regulator stirs, we back out the way we came.
Can I help you?
Alright. Is there actually anything that we can do? No, we can't get in there? Well, I'm just curious, so screw it.
Here, that tick under the ham. We follow then.
I was actually going to poke it gently and call it a calibration. But fine, we do it your way. Offbeat breath, Quaraton on the side vein, and I keep my eyebrows.
Quaraton, and easy bleed to fingers until the blue stops sparkling like a drunk Nick's hound. If the red light winks, you freeze and let Jezargo sing to it.
There, it purrs instead of growls. On the topic of drunk Nick's hounds, after this can we finally test your sweet troll to meet conversion ritual? Or is Brelina still rationing our joy?
Brelina rations
There are
stupidity,
scholars in
not
Cyrodiil who
joy.
have dedicated their lives to solving...
Jezargo's ritual converts meat into better meat. For science. Also for winning Giraile's favorite drills.
Speaking of favors, you still owe me one distraction in Riven. I need a quiet hour with a guild ledger that keeps sprouting spiral stamps.
Each MPH, the spiral again. It stains half our roads. Jezargo will distract your bees and rats, but we copy everything and leave no scent of juniper this time.
Beer.
Hush now, there. The blue thread setters. Hold your breath for 2 beats and listen for the scratch behind the wall.
I hear it, like a mouse with a hangover. Right-hand conduit still leaking or whisper. Want me to pinch it or let it sing us a lullaby?
Pinch 1 notch only. Then step wide of the stain by the stairs. That is not oil, it is old coolant. Jezargo does not want slippery alcohol on his conscience. If it's bugs, drop it and swear in gel so the ghosts laugh somewhere else.
I only know the gel foro. Might be enough. All right, coil in the satchel. What's next, oh fearless choir director?
Next is simple. We mark the pulse at the door drum, copy the glyph rubbings, and leave before the vents remember they are proud. Then food, Jesargo will accept meat, bread, or 6 sweet rolls.
I can offer to sweet trolls and a pocket pair with ambitions. Also, a nab against that not haunted pillar why you sketch like a furious scholar.
The champish.
Safe travels.
Well, this is interesting. Oh, I guess we could enter back into Cold Harbor if we wanted to.
Tell me you also hear that polite little hum behind the left wall, because if it's just...
I hear it.
We'll continue going around in a circle. Is there anything over there?
Why won't you die? Die, damn you! Let's get this over with! Am I supposed to be impressed? Enoi! Take that! Victory will be mine! I'll see you burn!
They're just gonna chase it all day.
Shadow hide you.
This is an abandoned temple, but yet somehow. But somehow this fountain still works. I saw the spell get cast on me and I was like, am I in combat?
Now you burn, Fetcher.
No explanation is given.
If I squint, those dunes look like snowdrifts that forgot how to be cold. My survival instincts are confused and mildly offended.
Your instincts can lodge a complaint after we check that ridge. The wind has been combing the scent wrong there like something big turned over recently.
Please be an abandoned water jar and not an obliging sand whale. I only packed enough bravery for medium predators today.
Then conserve it. See, the scuff line's curling east. Not wind, 4, maybe 5 camels, one burdened badly on the right. Our caravan turned off trail in a hurry.
Which suggests either hospitality from brigands or an invitation from the Mirage with better rates. Do we shadow and listen or saunter in and sell them a safety lecture?
Shadow first, upwind low silhouette, keep the ward thin and quiet. If they're smugglers, we let them pass and use the tracks later.
Copy that. Quiet ward, heroic saunter postponed. Also, for the record, your Dwemer boots squeak less on sand than mine do on marble. Can be noted.
I'll stitch yours the same when we make camp. In return, you will not conjure a sword unless something tries to eat us. Steel glitters. Glitter draws arrows.
I can be unglittery. Watch the right. That darker patch is crusted. If I go ankle deep, I'm filing a complaint with Kyne's office.
Step in, my prince, and breathe on the half-beat. The crust will hold if we don't shatter the surface.
Half-beat it is. Also, there's a faint and goat smell. Caravan cook fire or my wishful thinking?
Cardamom, not cinnamon. And it's old. They doused it with sand and moved on at least an hour ago.
Oh, no,
Which means we're either behind
Let's get
people
this
in a
over
hurry or
with!
behind people who learn it to
That's
be in
what
a
I
hurry. Pound 13.
See the little scallops on the lee side? A runner circle twice, like on the toes. Scout. He checked the notch ahead and waved them through.
So not lost, just wary. If there be no rice folk, we can hail. If not, I'll try my new spell Bland Presence and pretend to be a shrub.
Save the shrub for later. When we crest, keep your profile narrow. If they're skittish, I'd rather they see one mage and a hand, not threats.
I'll be your quiet luggage. Speaking of when we stop, I'll stitch your shade ward into my hood. The sun is making friends. My scalp.
Safe travels.
That had a lot of goodies.
One there.
That's what I call good teamwork.
That was your decision.
If this place isn't selling water and forgiveness, I'm demanding a refund, a shade tree.
It's
Did that do anything?
information. The palm leaves say oasis. The gods say secrets. Keep your hands where they can see them.
My hands are busy pretending I belong here. Think they'll notice if I pay in Juniper Spirit.
The very north of this region.
Instead of coin.
They'll notice everything. Your robe screams mage. Your boots whisper thief. Let me talk first.
Leave the dance, Shadow. I'll hum a ward in case their hospitality includes knives.
Good. And if anyone mentions Nocturnal or a Grey Mask, say you collect lanterns. Nothing more.
Might. We're lantern enthusiasts who definitely didn't cross half the desert chasing a rumor about a certain cowl.
Marbles to clean. Priests, not smugglers. Offer a tithe. Ask for the scribe who keeps travel logs.
And if the scribe asks where we've come from, do I say Falkrith or the unpleasant between place with sand in my soul?
Falkrith. The rest sounds like madness. Save that for later, when we need a discount.
You know, for someone who wants to be paid to stand in a museum, you hurt mages like a caravan master.
You're lighter than a camel, and complain more. That qualifies me as an expert.
Bad. If I start haggling, and they offer me a bowl of sand with a mint leaf, pinch me twice.
If you start haggling, I'll be the one doing the pinching. Let the type open the door, then we listen.
Listening I can do. I'll count blinks on the scribe, and guess which ledger hides the caravan marks.
There, watch you the war boy awaits.
Speaking of point,
Up. glad when this beast is gone.
Take that!
Wait, a lookout whistle
you
cut the thread.
die?
Quiet first.
What was that?
Or you never let
That's
anyone
how it's
end
done.
Fine, snip a string, keep the singer.
And keep your word. Desert is carry.
Thin as my patience for sand in my boots. After this, I'm washing them in a jar of oil and naming it civilization.
After this, we eat. I have 3 dates left, and a scrap of salted goat. Don't make me share with your pockets.
My pockets prefer pie, but they'll settle for dignity.
I gotta look up how to spell cheetahs. 10 out of 10.
One of the keys to obtain the Grey Kell is the Amulet of Ancestral Cheetahs. As the dead cat that attacked us indicates, there are in fact cheetahs here. They prepare and collect some body parts. I've never used cheetah to make potions before.
Oh, that was either the Dawn's gentle kiss or Brelina shot me again. For the record, I prefer my explosions on the other side of the enemy.
Tip of my right ear is sizzling. Keep the bow pointed past friendlies, not through them.
Understood. My fault. Spacing widens now. Oak flesh up, arrow down. I'll take the rear ankle so no one eats another burst. Jezargo. If cheetahs are hunting, Jezargo will smell them first. Pin ward Lohum. Do not run. Running makes you meet.
All right, first
Shadow hide
is
you.
ours.
One key down, one to go. Please tell me the second isn't hidden under a cheer's breakfast nook.
Celebrate after we leave tracks the wine can erase. Pouch the amulet, wipe our prints, and move. Jezog. Then Jezargo suggests North reach for the second. The sand smells walked. 3 nights, same patrol.
Agreed. I marked a repeating wash pattern on the battlements. If we time the climb on the offbeat, we won't need to race a cat. And I'd like a minute to bottle that frost residue before it sublimates.
Die, damn you! It's nothing. Let's get this over with! Take that!
You hear something?
Victory will be mine! Guide me! Let's get this over with! Victory will be mine! Die, damn you!
Did you hear something?
Wow, I'm just like super weak compared to everybody else, it seems.
Cats are close. Cesargo will not run. If they chase, we freeze the ground and step side. You take the throat. Cesargo blinds the eyes.
Let's get this over with!
Always good to come out on the winning side.
Is someone there? Cesargo will draw his focus if you seek twice.
Good. And if the shrine tests us, remember, no sprinting. She does
Your
not chase.
wound seems serious.
Wonder why radiant dialogue stops during combat, but normal dialogue
Move
doesn't.
like that New Zealand before anyone thinks to run.
My invisible magic sword is yours.
Too many stuff.
Ha!
Alright,
Bad
then.
news with Pretty Claus. Also, Cesargo smelled.
Okay.
Listen, an old meat by the killers. Someone has been baiting them. If there is a ledger tucked inside, Cesargo wants the first copy.
You can have your copy after I have the original. I'll place it in your hands when we're clear of teeth. Cheek you won't know.
Nah, I won't make
Echo's scary and these guys.
anything about the adoring fan.
What is a whisper? This one will also let in frost thread across the entry. If it snaps, we know something fast is circling. Back. The box is not tracked the usual way. No needle, no hook. It hums like a throat about to burr. Cheetah work, not mats.
Then it's a witness, not a snare. Set your frost thread. I'll lift the lid a finger and listen. If it sinks, we close and leave it for later.
Thread is safe.
The power of Magnus is at my
Each and
command.
each smell that.
Seek troubles.
I'm gonna BRB again.
Two sentries on the outer rise, bored and lazy, and one torch walker tracing the stairs. I can cut the torch first and make the other to doubt there is.
Give me 8 heartbeats to lay a hush over the sand, and a slip on the stair tread. When he stumbles, you finish it. If they shout, I pin the echo to the wall.
Simple, clean. If a runner bolts for the gate, do you want him breathing?
Breathing and talking if possible. I want the name behind that spiral stamp showing up from Deepwood to the coast. If he draws poison, I freeze his jaw.
Then I take the left sentry's knees and the right's throat. No arrows, steel only. Less to track.
Agreed. And once they're quiet, I want 2 minutes with those stairs. The spacing looks like a counting ward. Whoever built this wanted timing to matter more than stone.
Your kind of riddle, not mine. My riddle is the caravan prince skirting the dry wash. Heavy beast in the middle, light steps scouring ahead. Someone slipped in recently.
Then the ledger is close. If we find a box with resin on the hinges and juniper on the felt, don't open it. I'll blind the witness rune first.
Understood. The torchwalker drags his heel on the 4th step. Your slip will take him clean.
I hear it. After the hush, count 3 and go. If the caravan looks over, I will make the wine taste like dust until they blink away.
If the pack beast balls,
I'll cool its nose and give it something else to think about. No panic, no stampede.
good. When it's done, I'll sweep their purses for the seal you want. You get your 2 minutes with the stairs.
Then we turn the prince into a map and follow at first light. I'd rather not pixie resin boxes in the dark twice.
Agreed. One clean cut now, ink and questions later.
8 heartbeats starting on my breath. On the stumble, you move. After, we keep our voices low and let the sand settle.
I'll be there on the 3rd day. Save a draft of Magicka for the ledger lock.
Already measured. If it sings, I mute it. If it sulks, we leave it until morning.
Then we work.
Safe travels.
What do they see exactly, or the AI see, that causes them to have such imagination? What caravan? I'm just wondering if maybe they're just seeing the party and the AI isn't realizing it. That's the party members. Like, oh, these group of people must be a caravan. It could be that, because I'm pretty sure in the prompt says that this is a first-person perspective. So they're thinking like, oh, look at how far away this is. This clearly isn't any of the party members.
Come on.
Victory will be mine! Die, damn you!
You won't get away.
Take that! Victory will be mine! Come on, guide me! The power of Magnus is at my command. Victory will be mine! Take that! Take that!
Don't fight back.
I don't even care about using them. I have 100 enchanting.
Here, that's off this under the sand. The stairs are swirling. We step on the left edges, 3.
So the Alika invented stairs that try to drink.
Ass!
No, you don't.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Careful.
This is the power of the Telvanni.
I'll see you burn.
Victory will be mine! Take that! Die, damn you!
Just one less thing to worry about.
The sand... These halls move like breath through a flute. Keep your sound thin, and on my counter, the wall will sing...
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Tim Ward of Beat.
This
and
is
I'll
your
try
end,
not
Swift.
to sneeze on his ear.
All over.
By the three that hurt.
Someone there.
Yes, they taste like old oil, an embalm of
Seems you
soul.
bloodied your knuckles.
Step when I step. If it flares, drop to a knee and let it forget you.
Give in to your rage.
Please stop!
Save the compliments for the living.
10 out of 10.
Victory will be mine!
And dead.
Come on!
Let the cold consume you.
Use sled!
Please, no more!
Your wound seems serious.
Die, damn you! Take that!
Sweat.
Die, damn you!
Victory is ours. I've always wanted to say that.
Come on! It's nothing! This is your end, Swift!
There you are.
Sweat. Ass.
Let the cold consume you. Watch where you are hitting Sarah. Am I supposed to be impressed?
The last of them.
Nice.
Let the cold consume you.
Good enough.
If one more jar rolls across the floor by itself, I'm declaring this Holden the world's saddest game of knucklebuns.
They're rolling because the floor pitches toward that seam, not because of curses. Step left of the crack, hold your ward then, and don't touch the bowl with the spiral inlay.
Not touching anything with a spiral. Lesson learned the hard way. How's the hum here compared to Kinzedum's regulator room? My teeth aren't chattering, which feels suspicious.
Quieter, but intentional. The pulse is counting 3 short and a long. Witness plates. If we cross on the long beat, no alarm. On my mark.
Counting with you. And if the long beat turns out to be the screaming beat, I'd like my epitaph to read died doing absolutely what Brelina told him to do.
Move, now. Hood, see? No scream, only stone means stone. Also, that sarcophagus is bait. The strings are fresh and the lid was lifted recently.
Lovely. So we have a caretaker or a very tidy grave robber. I'll chop and leave from the connection and lie like our spiral.
Ass!
Straw mats, there's a scent faint. If they're here, they'll circle to that door with the bronze tongue.
What did I ever do to you? Boston!
Bronze tongues count in doors. Spirals everywhere.
Hand-eyed by one for Jezargo to remind him why we don't touch red plates. Step when the long beat rises to... Now. Good. Keep the ward then. The lattice prefers Curtis.
You want me to take the captain and see if our tidy robber left the legend, or keep the umbrella up I read the text.
Umbrella. If the hum spines, let it forget us.
Didn't expect that.
After you can check the catwalk, 3 breaths only. If you see juniper light smears, mark them, don't chase.
Not chasing. I'm a changed elf. I only chase sweet trolls and exits.
Good. Also, you're bleeding. Left sleeve, dab, rinse off. I don't want this door tasting you.
Nothing like a midnight lotion session in a death's inn. They're damp and decidedly unappetizing. How's the translation?
Old Tagra loanwoods grafted onto Elnofek shapes.
Ha!
Someone here studied, and then copied badly. Safe travels.
Your mind belongs to me.
All over now. Good riddance, I say.
Do not touch that Ernyat. The frost ring around the base is a watcher, not moisture. Count 3 beats, then step between the spiral and the chip in the lip.
3 beats step. Do not explode. Got it. If the warrior's flame is to you again, tell it I'm taking.
Wow, that's some really heavy armor you got there. If it was any bigger, it'd be wearing you.
It brushed me, yes, and it is
I'm
not
right behind you.
I've got your back. Is there anything else you need?
My mother always said, never thume with your mouth full. Let's go.
Shadow hide you. I am never alone.
We are routed.
Sweat.
Enjoy your last breath.
He had nothing of value on him? That's sad. But we got something for the museum. I wonder if this is a real guy in the lore or not. Neat. Well, that's annoying. There's no way to cleanly exit. I don't want to deal with the traps.
So much work.
This is where we shall end things. We've done a decent amount this stream. Got the party back together and got one of the two things we needed to get the great Great Cowl of Nocturnal. So pretty fun quest mod. Alright. Bye.